And so I came back to Southern Middle School and was there as school counselor for probably 3 years, I think, before I enrolled in a graduate program again, this time for the Ph.D. While earning my Ph.D., I began working at South Elementary as school counselor, which has been quite an enjoyable experience. I'm now getting to know students who are the children of my former students, and it makes you feel a certain way. But it's a really good feeling. It's a really good feeling to still have that connection with former students and now to see their children growing up as well. So you may notice the pattern in my career moves. It has always seemed as if there were open doors that I didn't necessarily pursue. And so I have to think that it's been the hand of God guiding the trajectory of my career.
Okay, so you said that you started a doctoral program while you were at South Elementary.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about that, matriculating through that program and the other doors that have been open for you now that you have a Ph.D. in education, talking about your professorship.
Oh, sure. The Ph.D. experience is difficult to describe. It's richly rewarding. Of course, it doesn't come without, sleepless nights, headaches, wanting to pull your hair out, wondering why you did it in the first place, asking yourself, is it too late to pull out? Is being, all but dissertation so bad? But I would have to say that overall, it was a really positive experience for me. I worked with great professors and had opportunities to present my research and work in Baltimore, in New Orleans. My work was, I was invited to present in Canada. So there have been some unique opportunities and some great opportunities to share my research interests and to meet other people with similar interests. I think it's been a cool thing to be able to earn a PhD, live in the community that I grew up in, work in the community that I grew up in. I think there were some people who perhaps thought that, once I earned a PhD, I would move away or I would aspire to, I don't know, do whatever they think PhDs are supposed to do once they earn that degree. But I never had a real interest in really leaving my community. The PhD was an experience. It was a degree that I pursued in a lot of ways for personal academic enrichment. And as much as it sounds very ironic to say this, but as much as I dislike school, third day of kindergarten, I told my mother I was bored, I was ready to drop out. I never liked school until 11th grade, and that was the only year of K-12 that I liked. And so it fascinates me to think that I continue to pursue learning, but I enjoy learning. And so I pursued the PhD because I knew it was something that I wanted to do. I knew I wanted a doctorate at some point. I always knew that. So it was really for personal enrichment. So to be able to earn the degree, continue to work in my community, continue to live in my community, and to continue to pursue scholarly interests has been a blessing. So it's like I'm doing all of this on my own terms. I'm still getting to research. We identify ourselves as scholar practitioners, because we are, we're in the field, we're doing the work. We're not working necessarily in academia, but we're still doing the scholarly pursuits. I did join the faculty at Northeastern University. I've been part of the faculty there since, don't hold me to it, I want to say 2017, but it could have been 2018. So I've been there a few years now. And actually, at Northeastern, I've taught courses on positionality, and those courses are targeted toward first-year doctoral students in their education programs. So I'm able to connect with other people who are doing the same thing. They are still working in their professional context while pursuing a graduate professional degree. So it's been enriching on a number of levels for me.